you, Mr. Speaker. We know there are important infrastructure projects all across this province. From high schools to hospitals and dams to ring roads, we need public infrastructure that works for Albertans. Given that because of the Conservatives' risky ideological experiment in P3s in 2015, schools in Edmonton were left with bright orange fencing where fields were supposed to be, and principals weren't even allowed to heat their schools based on contractual issues, will the Minister of Infrastructure commit to not repeating this failed ideological experiment?
The Honourable Minister of Infrastructure.
Mr. Speaker, it's really rich coming from that member who was part of the government for 4 years. They had 4 years to build public infrastructure efficiently. They failed. Albertans decided on April 16, they gave us a mandate to build public infrastructure that will build prosperity for Albertans, and we are going to do that, Mr. Speaker.
The Honourable Member for Edmonton South.
Sounds like kids will just have to play in the mud, Mr. Speaker. Now, given that the City of Edmonton tried this risky experiment in P3s for the Valley Line RT, and given that this risky experiment has now resulted in an indefinite delay, and given that the Mayor of Edmonton has called on you to not force P3s down the throats of municipalities, will the Minister commit to not forcing municipalities to pursue your ideological agenda?
Good question. Honourable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, on April 16th, Albertans elected this government, which campaigned on our platform. We clearly said we will aggressively pursue P3s to build public infrastructure faster, within budget and safely, and that's what we're going to do, Mr. Speaker.
The member.
Sounds like we're just going to be hearing about more delays, Mr. Speaker. Now, given that P3 projects are not only failing in Alberta, but we can see that in Scott-Moe, Saskatchewan, the North Battleford Hospital, which has only been open for 2 months, already needs its entire roof replaced. Will the Minister commit to not repeating the mistakes that we're seeing elsewhere and not build our healthcare with this dangerous P3 model?
The Minister of Infrastructure.
Mr. Speaker, public-private partnership approach was adopted all over the world before this member was even born. Okay? There are merits in doing so our government will take case-by-case approach, and if there is a business case for P3, we will aggressively pursue it. But there are different procurement methods. We apply those based on individual projects' business case, Mr. Speaker.